This is literally one of my favorite places to come, and today I've brought you guys in. You know, perfect place in nature to just talk about silence and being private, the art of being private slogan. I've seen it so much on the internet, people talking about why you need to be silent, things that you need to be silent on about, and that is what we are talking about on this channel today. But I'm giving mine a twist because I want to also talk about it in the sense of like finding your voice, being able to speak for yourself and express yourself. And of course I will start by talking about my journey growing up. My story. Growing up, I was always the silent killer in the room, always silent, always the one hiding in the corners, always the one who's not interacting with other people. But it's not because of my choice. I think it's just the way I grew up. My personality got crushed, and yeah, I was bullied in primary, bullied in high school. Guess what? I was also bullied in uni, and this one is a really funny story. I think I should tell you how I was bullied in university. In my first year, in the first semester, in the room, we were 4 girls, and I was living in the student accommodation in school. And one of these girls, on this particular day morning, she had 700 shillings, and I saw where she was putting it. She was packing it. We were going to class, I think. And then guess what? The money disappeared. Mind you, this is a girl who is careless. She's just too careless. The money got lost, and guess who was blamed? Why? It's because I'm the one who saw where you kept your money. She was basically blaming me. I did not know that that was bullying, but that was bullying. And I did not speak for myself. I was just like, wow. I was just surprised. Oh, it was normal for me to just be blamed and accused for things growing up, and I just never used to speak for myself. So I found my voice in 2021. Around this time in 2021, I was going through a lot. 2021 April, when something happened and I was forced to literally stand up for myself and speak for myself, and that is how I began my journey in speaking for myself. But I will generally say that I found my voice on YouTube. I found my voice on social media. I learned how to express myself on social media, which is funny because I'm supposed to learn that in uni, because that's where you're with a lot of peers unaweza express. But for some reason, I just couldn't express myself. So finding my voice in social media was a good thing, but a bad thing at the same time, because I began misusing it. It was just like a kid who was so much living with strict parents, and then once you go to uni, you have boom, your freedom, and now you don't know what to do with your freedom, so you end up misusing it. So I was that kid. But now, in terms of expressing myself and voicing my voice and saying what I have to say, and I ended up saying things that I'm not supposed to say on social media, and I just didn't have boundaries. That is the term. I got a lot of consequences for my actions, for speaking anyhow, anytime. I got to this point when God began to tell me that I need to learn how to speak for myself, expressing myself, but at the same time having boundaries. So calling me to solitude, and solitude is one of the ways that God and nature and the universe use to bring people close to him, to talk to people. So solitude is quite important. I deleted WhatsApp. I was someone who was putting all my business on social media. Everybody is like, I was just talking. It's like I was proving to the world that I can defend myself, that I can talk for myself, I can, express myself, because I didn't have that at home and growing up. And that's wrong, because you're proving to the wrong people. You're supposed to prove it to the right people. Right now, WhatsApp is my worst app, honestly, and it's supposed to be the best because it's the people who are closest to you, people who have your phone numbers. But for some reason, I just feel like WhatsApp, it's full of nosy people. Like, people are just there for daku to see what's going on in your life. So I started by not posting status anymore, and now I've deleted WhatsApp for months now. I literally just go once in a while to see if someone, or maybe someone says, I texted you on WhatsApp. So now the only slogan I'm for is that if you need me, pick up your phone and call me and let's talk. So that is the method I'm using. Instagram, on the other hand, is my favorite app at the moment because that's where I interact with people, that's where I get DMs. You know, one of my biggest joys is when I delete Instagram. I literally can't wait to go maybe 1 week later or a few days later and then see those message requests up there. It gladdens my heart. It really makes me happy seeing those messages up there, like new people, some other conversations that going on in the DMs. I just like it. Instagram is my favorite app, and that's because it's exposing me to people, and yeah, I like the exposure. I'm loving it. Facebook, on the other hand, I stopped using it a month ago, but I usually just go to check my DMs again. I love the intimate conversations that go on in the DMs. I don't know, I answer all my hi heys that people don't usually answer. I do. I shoot my shots on Instagram, on friendships, on basically everything. YouTube is my safe space. I feel safe on this platform. But on the other hand is that when it comes to like dating, I don't like telling people that I have a YouTube channel, even though I'm starting to have that now. I should have begun it long time ago because now my channel could have grown. I basically told no one that I have a YouTube channel except the people who are closest to me and they see me like filming and stuff. I pour my heart out here on YouTube, but the implication is if someone is chasing you or pursuing me in the extent, I'm afraid that they might just come on my channel and they know me. I don't like it. You know why? Because I want you to pick up your phone and call me, like get to know me on my more personal level and not just like everybody else on the internet. My privacy journey and learning how to be private nowadays, I'm growing into this woman who wants to express herself, to communicate effectively, but now I'm looking for the balance between knowing when to talk and how to talk, like reading the room. So I am basically growing into this woman who wants to express herself more effectively and communicate more effectively in a nice way. I just love where I am right now, learning how to speak for myself. I mean, I already know how to, I'm just learning how to read the room and know when I need to keep quiet and when I need to talk. And I was so good at that before. When I'm in a group of like new people, I tend to like just remain silent and not talk. I become so introverted when I'm in a group of new people until the time when I become more comfortable. That's when I like talk and express myself. I just love this new version of me that is coming out, learning how to express myself and be private at the same time because I don't need to put all my business. So ever since I deleted those social media apps, I feel like now I am under control because now I don't post whenever I just feel like I have something on my mind. Instead, you seek therapy, okay? This is my therapy. Nature is my therapy. This place has seen me through a lot of mental block guy English. Nature is my therapy. Or you find your close friends and you talk to them. I've had a couple of conversations here with a friend. So finding healthier ways on how to express yourself instead of on strangers. I used to tend to be this person who I still struggle with it, I'm not gonna lie. When I get a chance to talk, because most of the time I'm alone, I talk. Like I vent, I pour things out, and it's not healthy because it's overwhelming on the other person, especially someone who is not so deep like I am. I tend to like to pour so much on other people. Not healthy at all, but I just love the balance I'm in right now because now I literally know when to talk and when not to talk, and not just vent on random people because it's not healthy. It tends to turn people off, to send them away. They're like, this girl is too much. I don't want to be the too much girl, but at the same time I want to be authentic. At the same time, like, you don't feel like you're suppressing what you want to say, and being authentic in the sense of at the same time you are careful of who you are talking to, about what and where. Yeah, story of my life. I love it here, love it.